Welcome back to the show. We're just so excited for the game. We had to talk a little bit before it got on.
Oh yeah. And thank you to Starkville for being our band of the week. Yes. And Itawamba, as you just saw on your screens right there.
Cheer of the week. I got that, and they were so excited. I had them in one of my live shots earlier, and they had a lot of pep, as they should.
Oh yeah, they had a lot of fun hanging out with you? Good.
Really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the weather too.
Oh yeah, and I'm sure they enjoyed watching their team pick up a shutout in a revenge win over Caledonia too.
They definitely did. I was like, this is a game of get back, because they lost to Caledonia last year, and I was like, all right, y'all meeting on the turf tonight? Who's gonna get that W?
Oh yeah. And let's go ahead and get into some more games that happened tonight. The New Albany Bulldogs back at home taking on the Corinth Warriors. First quarter started off hot with number 7, Q Young, passing it to DJ Woods, who's going to find his way into the end zone. And they're going to get the extra point as well. Bulldogs in the second quarter now. Braden Shettles drops back to pass. He's going to roll out to his left, and he's going to find Zondarius King all alone, and he's going to cruise into the end zone for a touchdown. Bulldogs wasting no time, finding another touchdown. Bulldogs 11, Corinth 7 at halftime, and they would win a close one. New Albany wins 19-14.
And it's Houston at Shannon, and the mini cheerleaders are so cute. They were out in full force before the game. Houston mishandles a snap on that first series, and it's a turnover. Red Raiders ball. Then Trey Spurgeon finds his receiver, Omarion Wilson, deep into Houston territory. 1st and 10. Then on to that next play. Play surgeon hands off to Keegan Ruff, who runs it in for a touchdown. Loving that celebration right there, but their extra point was no good. It was 6-0. Shannon, a big celebration in their end zone. Look at him go. Like, he's going so fast.
Oh, Houston making a play right there.
Quarterback Dakota Hare looks and finds a receiver. Nice play, but on the next play, he loses most of that yardage when Donovan McGooey sacks. Big loss later. Harold decides to try it himself and gets pretty good yardage. Loses his helmet. But
no, he's still on his feet.
No,
and that's a late
hit.
Late hit right there.
He would not score the final.
This one, defensive struggle.
Yes.
Houston winning 7-6.
Woo.
Defensive struggle out there tonight. Louisville Wildcats on the road taking on NOA Central for their matchup with the Rockets tonight. Now in the first quarter, Wildcats with the ball. We're going to get a handoff to Haynes. He's going to go to the left, and he's going to find his way into the end zone. Touchdown. Wildcats, and the Louisville Wildcats are going to go for 2 with the 8-0 lead. Ensuing drive for the Rockets. Will Williams hands off the ball to Mekhi Gaddis, who finds a hole up the middle. He's going to pick up the first down. Rockets unable to capitalize. Later on in the first, Louisville in the red zone. Hunt going to hand it off to Jernigan, who will find the end zone for the score. Wildcats lead at 15-0. Rockets trying to find some momentum. Williams in the gun, looking to his right, and he has a man up the field. Kason Greer. What a play! In the bucket right there. What a catch. And the refs ruled he was inbounds, and it was what a catch right there. NOA Central still unable to capitalize, and the Louisville Wildcats pick up a shutout on the road, 22-0 over the Rockets.
There we go. Next up, we head out to Gray Cobb Field, where the Lamar Raiders hosted the Patriots of Winston Academy. Picking things up in that second, tied at 7, but the Raiders are moving. Quarterback Wyatt Bunn drops back, looks, then drops a dime to Sullivan Reed for a big pickup for Lamar. Then a couple yards later, this time Bond will keep it himself and charge into the end zone for a 6. That gives gives the Raiders a 7-point lead. But it would be short-lived. First play of the ensuing drive for the Patriots. Holder Tidewell is going to scramble to avoid the pressure. He creates some space and launches one downfield into the waiting arms of Bo Boatner. There's no one to stop him as he takes it to the house. The team, they loving it on that sideline. Just like that, tied again.
At 14
Oh my gosh, all heading into that break.
And the final score in that one, Winston Academy in overtime, 35-34 over Lamar School. Now let's take a look at some full screen scores. Tupelo goes on the road and picks up another win, 40-13 over South Haven. Heritage Academy also knocks off the reigning 1A state champs 32-6. Bearsville starts off the season 0-2.
Whoa.
Faulkner, they seemed upset about not getting a chance to play last week.
And came back.
Oh, yeah. So they got rained out last week, so they pick up a big win over Coffeyville, 66-0. Starkville Academy picking up a close win, 26-21 over Carroll Academy. Hatley, our web producer, a Hatley alum. Craig Ford, a Smithville alum. He's probably not going to like this score that he sees.
Craig.
36-8, Hatley in this one. And over in Alabama, University Charter picking up a close win over Red Bay, 16-14. Again, another set of close games there. Sorry, Craig, about showing that score. Hope you're doing all right.
It's our job. We have to tell the score.
Zach, if you're watching, hope you celebrate a little bit more tonight. You have some reason. He'll probably have some bragging rights over Craig on Monday.
Yeah.
I don't know if he'll tell him or not.
But tonight's games, we had a lot of close games.
Oh, yeah.
Couple blowouts, but
overtime game between Winston and Lamar, 14-14 at the break. They had to go to overtime to get it done. I think Oxford and South Panola, they almost had to go to overtime, but South Panola scored late there in that one. And, we just had a lot of good football. And you know what else we've had a lot of good of?
What?
Spirit!
Yay!
Let's take a look at our Spirit squad.
The Friday Night Fever Spirit section is sponsored by Itawamba Community College Athletics.